The Naked Gun from the Files of Police Squad, starring Leslie Nielsen back in 1988, is a slapstick comedy. Essentially, that means that anything and everything on screen can be made fun of, and it is just pure comedy. No one is safe, and that's what made it so special. Well, now in 2025, we have a continuation of this ridiculous series of movies. What's going on, movie fans? Thank you for jumping into Movie Tactics with me today. We are going to be discussing the brand new, newly released The Naked Gun, featuring Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. She's back. This movie seemingly came out of nowhere. I remember seeing a trailer for it a few months back, and I was like, are they really going to make this again? It's been decades since the last one, right? And of course, nowadays, we seem to be in a trend of a lot more darker movies, or Marvel, or Star Wars. A lot more darker movies, it seems. Horror seems to be really on top of things. Mysteries, thrillers, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of releases on just pure comedy. There's some rom-coms and things like that come out, but a movie like this that is a slapstick movie where no one is safe and jokes definitely show, which is what comedy should be. It should be a safe place for pretty much anyone to go to and just laugh. You don't have to think about the outside world. You can just check out. With a runtime of just an hour and 25 minutes, you're really not going to get too bored watching this type of comedy where it just seems like back to back to back to back to back. There's ridiculous skits because there are comedy pieces that are sprinkled in every scene that almost overlap from the last scene, and then it kind of show foreshadowing of the next scene. So it was just a fun movie to sit through. And if you enjoy a good comedy where you can go and just sit down and check out for that time, this might be the way to go. And Liam Neeson is just fantastic at his comedy roles. I know he was in Ted 2, I believe, right? With the cereal there. That scene almost made that entire movie. And he just has this seriousness to him with an undertone of comedy, and he does so well. And then Pamela Anderson is back as well. And I haven't remember last time I even saw her on the big screen, but she's back. She does very well in this movie, and they seem to have some good chemistry just going back and forth. Now, this isn't really a rom-com or anything like that. It's a pure comedy. It's a slapstick comedy. The plot is there, but really it's about the skits essentially and looking for those little details in every scene. And it really brings back what movies used to really be. Some of these goofy movies that just used to come out all the time. Some of them went right to VHS or DVD back in the day. And yeah, they were kind of watered down. They weren't great. Even the sequels for The Naked Gun aren't amazing, but it still is a lot of fun. Think like Airplane, right? Remember, that movie was hilarious. Airplane back in the day was great. And this movie kind of brings a little bit of that comedy charm that I think we're all missing in a world that is increasingly just staring at your phone and looking at the latest trends and thinking about all sorts of things that aren't that funny. So having this kind of pique your interest, and it talks about topics from all over the board. It'll appeal to anyone and everyone. It just seems to be a fun movie. I think Paramount really took a gamble with this movie because it is a short comedy, and it's something that is not really on trend with everything else going on, but we're kind of sick of all these sequels for Marvel and Star Wars and all that. So I feel like a lot of people might find this a little bit refreshing. I know I did. I had a good laugh over it. And if you enjoy these types of comedy sketches, the entire theater, which unfortunately was only about 10 people or so. Now it's opening night, so I get it. Maybe it's not that busy, but I hope Paramount, and I'm sure they're looking forward to it. I hope they get a lot of audiences to go out there and see this movie, and you really should. It's something different. It's something that's funny, kind of get a taste of what we grew up with in like the 80s and 90s. I'm going to give The Naked Gun an 88%. I think that it's rightfully so, and it kind of pays homage to the original Naked Gun being released in 1988, but fantastic movie. Go see it. It's just fun. Don't think too far into the plot. Don't think too far into it at all. It just makes fun of movies and you just have a great time just watching Liam do his thing. What did you think of The Naked Gun? Have you seen it yet? Did you like the originals back in the day? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to read those. We're new here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that like. Let me know how I'm doing. We'll see you guys in the next movie review.